In a groundbreaking move, Brazil embraces Bitcoin futures, with B3 exchange witnessing a staggering 7,400 contracts traded on day one. This monumental surge signals Brazil's growing appetite for cryptocurrency, marking a pivotal moment in the nation's financial landscape. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's start. And we're starting off with Bitcoin versus real estate. All traditional assets can be perpetually produced or devalued by natural free market forces. Real estate, currently worth $300 trillion plus, is no different. Your wealth is melting. Buy Bitcoin. Next up, context matters. Both funding at premium has reset. We have not seen this since $20,000 to $30,000. Buy that deep. Next up, the bears were right. Bitcoin is going to 20,000 and I shouldn't have bought the deep at 59,000. What was I thinking? But if we look at the chart, it's basically not 20,000 but the $84,000. It's going downwards, but to the wrong side, to the upwards. The next one, this man will buy more Bitcoin today while you have been selling yours. Bitcoin monthly RSI, and there's still a long way to go, as it's probably low and we might see another increase, and starting off the next month we're probably going to see a dip, but we are still watching, we're still preparing, we're still exploring. Next up, Bitcoin destroys gold and the stock market destroys gold. Real estate destroys gold, even bonds, which are one of the stupidest investments on earth today, destroys gold. And the most embarrassing thing of all is even inflation, which gold is supposed to protect us from, destroys it. Come on guys, this is dumb already. Bitcoin only. As here we could see $1 invested in Bitcoin versus the gold in a short period of 14 years. So if you bought a year ago, it's probably just $4 in Bitcoin and $1.15 in gold. We could see the rest is like 2 years, 3 years here, like a bunch of those. If you bought a Bitcoin 10 years ago, you could probably see that you would have owned $91 as of now and $1.7 in gold. And if you bought 14 years ago, that's $103 million and around $2. But if you bought 13 years ago, because just 100 million is too much and probably not many people knew about the Bitcoin 14 years ago, we could see the 12 years ago, it's 15k, 230k, where the gold didn't even make the 2x in 14 years. So next up, what do we have here? Is $7.2 billion worth of Bitcoin shorts will get liquidated if Bitcoin hits a new all-time high. All the details are discussed, but basically let's go for the next one, as well as 3 billion Bitcoin liquidation squeeze is coming. As here we could see that we are going for that 72,000, there's around the 3 billion located there, but through that point and up to 75,000 there's around the $7 billion there. Next up, the US Senate has proposed a 1% wealth tax on Bitcoin holdings that exceed $500,000. Furthermore, the bill proposes the imposition of a 1% wealth tax on cryptocurrency holdings exceeding $500,000 for individuals, trusts, and entities. Also, I'm not your average personal finance account. 70% of my net worth is in Bitcoin. I've sold all my index funds. I don't have a monthly budget. I think a lot of content we see on the timeline is rigorous and boring, and I've been guilty of that in the past as well. If you follow me, you probably won't agree with everything I said, but who wants to live in echo chamber? Maybe I'll get you question 1 or 2 on the pre-convinced notions, or maybe you think I'm more so let's go for more. The next one, Brazil wants Bitcoin 7,400 Bitcoin futures contracts created on the first day of trading. After announcing in March its plans to include Bitcoin futures in its offerings, B3, a Brazilian stock exchange, has officially opened up trades, achieving a significant milestone on its very first day of trading Bitcoin futures. B3 Bitcoin futures sees a surge in demand as following its launch of Bitcoin futures on April 17th. B3 experienced a massive wave of demand and interest from cryptocurrency enthusiasts eager to trade the newly listed Bitcoin futures. The stock exchange reported that on the debut trading day, more than 7,400 Bitcoin futures contracts were actively traded. This unprecedented trading volume underscores investors' strong interest in cryptocurrency derivatives, as well as the increasing demand for Bitcoin exposure among the Brazilian cryptocurrency traders and enthusiasts. Notably, B3 disclosed that the demand for Bitcoin futures on this exchange was so profound that it had hit 111,000 buy or sell orders on the trading screen. The market has displayed intense participation in a newly launched contracts, with the director of listed products at B3, Marcus Kistimas, affirming that the heightened demand resulted from B3's introduction of its first ever derivative linked to a cryptocurrency. The introduction of Bitcoin futures marks a significant step forward for the stock exchange, aligning with its vision to expand its offerings to cater the users' needs. Skistimas has also indicated that the market's response to the recently listed Bitcoin futures was overwhelmingly positive, reflecting a significant potential for these contracts within the Brazilian market. Bitcoin futures to act as the hedge against the market volatility. According to Skistimas, Bitcoin futures were a suitable instrument that could become a hedge against the Bitcoin, potentially providing Brazilian investors a means to manage the flurry of risks associated with Bitcoin's price fluctuations. For more clarity, a Bitcoin future is a contract between investors who wager on the future price of the pioneer cryptocurrency, providing exposure to Bitcoin without the need to purchase it. Given Bitcoin's highly volatility and price fluctuations during the certain market conditions, accurately predicting the price of the cryptocurrency can be challenging. Additionally, only a handful of crypto analysts and investors have managed to forecast Bitcoin's price actions with precision. So at the beginning of the year, the price of Bitcoin surged from below 50k to an all-time high of more than 75,000 in March 2024. As of writing, the cryptocurrency is trading at 66,000 after witnessing a major price correction and plummeting by 0.09% over the past months, according to CoinMarketCap. Irrespective of Bitcoin's unpredictability and the price variations, the launch of Bitcoin futures of B3 has the potential to bring in a new era of adoption among the Brazilian investors, providing them with fresh opportunities to diversify their portfolios with these regulated financial instruments. The next stop we go for is the Bitcoin bloodbath over, and Lee60 says that 60,000 is the cycle's bottom. Last week witnessed Bitcoin, akin to the broader market, sliding below the 60k mark primarily due to the risk aversion, the US tax season, and escalating geopolitical tension in the Middle East. However, in a surprising turn of events, Bitcoin has not only recovered but has surged past the 66k mark, reigniting optimism and sparking decisions about its future trajectory. This recent resurgence in Bitcoin's price comes on the heels of a significant price correction that coincided with April's highly anticipated Bitcoin halving event. The halving event, a recurring phenomenon in Bitcoin's protocol, entails a reduction in the rate at which new Bitcoins are mined, effectively halving the supply. Historically, this event has been associated with heightened market volatility, as some analysts fear that a supply shock could trigger a prolonged sell-off. Nevertheless, prominent figures in the cryptocurrency space, such as Tuur Demeester, offer a more sanguine perspective. Demeester suggests that a recent dip to 60k might signal the floor of the correction, aligning with historical patterns observed during the bull markets. According to this Demeester, a 20% drawdown from highs is considered a typical correction for Bitcoin, and thus there is a strong possibility that 60k could serve as a support level moving forward. While Demeester advocates for stability in Bitcoin's price, another analyst, McKenna, foresees a period of sideways movement, and McKenna agrees that Demeester regarding the 60k floor, but predicts that Bitcoin may enter a reaccumulation phase characterized by prolonged sideways price action. That's all the information we have for today, so don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next one, and peace.